What's up, y'all? It's Rue, the diabetic. So I'm just gonna get into the story time. I'm a type 1 diabetic. I've been a diabetic since 2025. I've been a diabetic since 2012. This year makes 13 years. And within 13 years, it's been some struggles. It's definitely been a lot of ups and it's been a lot of downs. I will say it's been... Actually, I can't even justify. I don't know if it's been more hard days than good days, but 13 years and I'm a diabetic. The days differ, okay? Today is not gonna be the same day as yesterday. Last week wasn't the same as this week, and last month definitely was not the same as this month. 2 months ago was not the same as this month. 2 months ago I was in DKA. Yes, I'm a diabetic and I've been a diabetic for 13 years, and I know a lot about being a diabetic, and I know a lot about diabetes, but there's a whole lot that I do not know, and I want to dive in and do more research. Let's just get into the story time. How I found out I was a diabetic. I was 8 years old. I was drinking a lot of sodas, such as Pepsi. Sodas and liquids. I was drinking a lot of liquids, causing me to go to the restroom. Like, soon as I drank something, restroom. Soon as I drank some water, I gotta go to the restroom. Soon as I drank some Pepsi, I gotta go to the restroom. Like, it was drink, restroom. Like, the liquids was coming out of me so fast, y'all. That was the first time. No, let me tell you about this one specific day, right? I'm chilling with my family, and we going from store to store, gas station, store to store, gas station. Every time we stopped at the store or a gas station that had a drink, I would grab me a Pepsi. The next store we stopped at, I would be using, I had a full tank of liquids that needed to be disposed of, right? So I would go to the restroom. Every stop, get me something to drink, restroom. Stop, drink, restroom. Like, that whole day, right? So, boom, we get home, and my auntie noticed I was going to the restroom quite often. So yeah, that was the first time. The second one, I believe I had got really sick, really sick, and I was throwing up, right? Yeah. Y'all, it's been so long, man. It's been so long, I was throwing up everywhere, real nauseous. I had never been this sick before, y'all. Better yet, I don't even think I was even getting sick back then. But matter of fact, I lied, I was, but not as bad as this one. So my mama, she ended up taking me to the doctors, and the doctors from there was just she's a type 1 diabetic. I don't really know exactly what happened because I was a child. So I guess whenever they told my mama, your daughter, she's a diabetic, we in the car, my mama, she crying, but I'm confused because I don't know what's going on. Whole time, my life in the do a little 3. I'm 8 years old. I just got diagnosed with diabetes, and now I can't live a regular lifestyle. I can't. When I say regular, I mean I can't eat whenever I want to. I can't drink anything that has carbs whenever I want to. I have to watch what I eat. I have to take medicine every time I eat. I have to take medicine before I go to sleep. What? I'm 8 years old. I do not want to take on such a huge responsibility. This is not what I signed up for. Or at least I thought I didn't sign up for that. Being a diabetic has really, opened my eyes too. I'm a diabetic and I don't know everything about being a diabetic, but people who aren't a diabetic at all think they know everything about being a diabetic. And it's you don't know nothing. When I was a child, though, when I first got diagnosed, I will say the pros of being a diabetic. I can't think of no pros of being a diabetic when I was a child, y'all. Pros. I mean, I guess I could say I guess that's not a pro then. If I'm guessing, that's not a pro. I will say a pro for me being a diabetic is active and healthy. Those were the 2 pros. But the cons, because to be healthy, you have to maintain a certain type of lifestyle. I didn't like having to take my medicine every time before I eat. Before I go to sleep, I gotta take my medicine. I gotta count carbs. Before I just dive deep into these chips, and I've been hungry, starving all day, I gotta count the carbs. I gotta calculate how many carbs I need. Then if my blood sugar out of whack, I gotta calculate my blood sugar to go into how many carbs I'm gonna take. Then I have to take my medicine. Then I gotta get into my chips. By this point, I don't even want my chips no more. Nah, y'all. But yeah, just like the whole process of what I have to do before I eat. What I have to do before I even go to sleep. Oh, people walking around, you can't eat that. You sure you can eat that? That's too much sugar for you. And it's just like, me being a type 1 diabetic, I can eat whatever I want to eat. I just have to calculate and take my carbs needed for the amount that I intake. Comments from outsiders who aren't as knowledgeable as they think, that's definitely a con for me. It's been a challenge, and I will say I always knew I was a diabetic, but I didn't take it serious, or I didn't take it as serious until recently. Like 2 months ago, I went into DKA. And that's something I'm always express too, because that's like a big thing. Even though I went into DKA one time, I don't want it to ever happen again. And I don't want that to happen to, you know what I'm saying, like the new diabetics or the older diabetics who are tired of going into DKA. I'm really working and trying to just like better my lifestyle, better my eating habits, and just better my health. Eat healthy, maintain a healthy sleeping schedule, just everything I wanted to align with each other. Cause I don't want to be back in that bed. Like when I was on that bed, y'all, like it felt like I couldn't do nothing. Like it felt like I couldn't do nothing by myself. It felt like I just needed everybody. Even to use the restroom, I had to have people watch me use the restroom. I did not like that experience at all, y'all. And I highly recommend, do not go into DKA, okay? I don't care what y'all do. Do not go into DKA and stay healthy, okay? That's how I found out I was a diabetic. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for my upcoming videos. I'm Rue, the diabetic.